Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote upon me, yeah, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow.
Hey guys, and welcome to a new video here on Flowshop. My name is Joseph. Today I'm in the studio with Goldust, and I'm going to be using my 5D Mark IV with my 24-70 Sigma art lens for a shoot today. We're doing a 2-light shoot in the studio today, and I'm going to be using a strip box for the back and a 120, my favorite 120 cm deep parabolic octa for our main light. And then I also have this large reflector on the floor just to bounce some of that light back onto our subject. So we built this setup out of the fabrics that I have in my studio, and then I'm using my couch as well. So I have a brown bridal sateen again, used in the back, and you know, we've created those creases in there to add more character to it. And then we also added this green fabric to cover the couch, just so you know everything looks seamless. She's also wearing a brown outfit, so it's going to be working like well in the color space that we're working with. We're going to start shooting her lying this way, and then maybe try different angles. Maybe some of them should be sitting. We'll try other things. So I'm going to walk you through the lighting, showing you what the main light is doing and also what the strip light is doing. Okay, so with my main light, I've brought it really low because this time she's not standing, so obviously my light has to come down. But the most important thing is I don't have the middle part of the light aiming on her face. That probably like goes to her leg area, so I'm just using the soft feathered parts of the light to light her face, and by the time this middle portion gets to her, it's spread out a little bit, matching like the light on her face. So we're going to get a large, soft and even light on our subject. Then for the strip light, it's beginning from this part and all the way to the end, and I also don't have it directly on her. I have it pointing straight towards the back over here, and then we're just going to have like a small spill or the soft edge of that light lighting her up. So we're going to light this part of the chair. A little spill is going to go into the backdrop, and then the little spill is also going to light up her back and then cut her out of the darker backgrounds that we have. So that's basically the lighting setup. So one other thing I've done also is, because this light, right, is going to be hitting the floor, I didn't want to get that brown from the floor bouncing back onto our subject. So I just put this large reflector underneath, which is going to bounce some of that light back onto our subject and make her pop even more. So I'm going to turn off the main light and start with a strip light so you guys can see exactly what it's doing. And I'm going to add the main light, and then we're going to start shooting. So yeah. Okay, so as you can see, my settings are 1/160, f2.8 on the aperture, and ISO 200. So this is what I'm going to be starting with. And I'm going to take a test shot. So I'm going to switch to live view, and so this is just a test, and you can see it's beautifully cutting her out of the back. But I can just go up a tiny bit. So from 1/64, I'm going to go to 1/32 and take another test. Oh yeah, now this is perfect. I can even just push it a tiny bit more and then go to 1/16, and hopefully this should give me the exposure I'm looking for. Oh yeah, now this is really prominent, and I think I like it like that. When I turn on the main light and it's too much, I can drop it down a little bit. So I'm going to go to my main light and turn that on, and that is set to 1/8.3, and bring your legs in a little bit, and you can even cross it, yeah, just like that. So starting with that, I'm noticing the image is a little bit too bright, so I've done my ISO to 160, and I've also reduced the light from the back to 1/32. So I'm going to take another test shot. Yeah, and also I think my main light is a little bit too strong still, so I'm going to come down to 1/32 on the main light. I want this to have a little bit of a mood, and I think this pretty much does it for me. So I'm interrupting this video to let you guys know about my Patreon. Inside my Patreon, I put raw files from sessions like this. Every time I upload a new video on YouTube, I upload raw files into my Patreon, and for $7 you become a patron. So if you're not a patron, click the link below to become a patron today. What happens is every week when I upload a new video on YouTube, I'm uploading raw files into that. So for example, this month I'm going to have a total of 4 raw files in there, and then the following month the same thing. So every single week when I do a shoot, I'm putting the raw files in there. So for $7 every single month, you have access to fresh raw files for you to practice on, zoom in, look at all the details from the shoot, and yeah, let's jump right into the shoot. Move forward a tiny bit. Yeah, perfect, just like that. All right, and then I want you to always bring your legs in and then also arch your back some more. And don't separate your legs, cross them. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, that's stunning. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's beautiful. Awesome. Nice. I'm just gonna go up on my main light a tiny bit. So currently it's 1/32.7. I just want to go to 1/16. Yeah, I think this is it for me. All right, stunning. So we're still doing full body shots. Perfect. Stunning. And arch your back a tiny bit more. Yeah. Keep that. Stunning.
Right there, don't you stress the flow.
I think I like the smiles. Yeah, that's perfect.
Your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me,
yeah. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so I'm zooming in even more.
Take me on a trip, always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, when no one gets hurt. Keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. If you love me just like you say you do, don't kill the good vibe. If you kill him, you're gonna kill.
Alright guys, so this is the end of today's shoot. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the shoot session with Goldust, and hope you learned a thing or two, or at least found the video entertaining.
And remember, don't ever give up. S'il vous plaît. It means please, by the way. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked our video. And please, 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 do not ever give up.
If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe.